What is going on, guys? Dan here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today, as you can tell by the title, I will be reacting to my Premier League predictions, which were wrong, essentially. I think I only got one out of 20, which isn't great. There were a few that were close, don't get me wrong, but for the most part they were awful. So starting off with, obviously, first place, I went with Chelsea. If you're wondering why I'm looking above where the camera is, that's because that's where I've written the list out. And yeah, as I said, I went with Chelsea. That they came 5th. Yeah, wasn't great. I mean, my explanation was they looked good in pre-season, and obviously, as we all know, City didn't win the league. They ran away with it. They'd won the league before the season even started. Though, bearing in mind, this video was uploaded over a month before the start of the season, so don't kill me. And in second place, I went with Man City, who obviously, as I just mentioned, finished first, and United finished second. So I wasn't too far off with City. I mean, similarly with Man United, I got third, so finished second, and Tottenham finished third. And the typical troll with Arsenal finishing 4th, I went with that. My explanation for that was they've got a striker. Yeah, he scored a few goals, but turns out Petr Cech was the weakness. I mean, I was wrong with that one. Liverpool coming 4th. Again, Liverpool I put down 5th, finished with 4th, and Chelsea took the 5th spot. This one, I don't know why, right? I put Everton as 6th. They signed too many players. Everton can get relegated next season, to be honest. No, don't really like them as a club. Hope Marco Silva goes there and gets relegated. Don't like him as a man. Yeah, just get relegated, please. They finished 8th and Arsenal finished 6th. This one was probably, well, the worst one up to date. Tottenham in 7th. Yes, Tottenham in 7th. They finished 3rd, and Burnley took 7th spot. And now, absolutely smashing that cock up out of the park, essentially, I had Stoke City in 8th. Yes, the team that did fuck all and played the least entertaining football all season, I had finishing 8th. They finished 19th, with Everton taking 8th spot. Back to sort of close guesses, essentially. West Ham I had in 9th, finished 13th. So not too far off, not great, but not as bad as Stoke. Leicester taking 9th spot. This one was also fairly bad. I had West Brom in 10th. I don't think they played bad football, they just didn't play football at all, really. I mean, new manager come in, nearly kept them up to, but I wanted them to stay up after that. Newcastle taking 10th spot. My beloved Watford in 11th. Had high expectations. I was like, yep, well done, we've got Marco Silva. We're going to do well this season. Yeah, as I previously mentioned, don't like him as a man. Hope Everton get relegated. Everyone knows the story. We finished 14th, and Palace finished in 11th. This is the only one that I got right, which was Bournemouth in 12th. I don't know how I got that, but I got it, so I'm taking it. I had Leicester in 13th, finished 9th, and West Ham took 13th spot. Wasn't too far off again, to literally just swapping those two around. I had Southampton in 14th, who finished 17th, and that's where Watford finished, so it's a slight improvement on last year for us. Southampton could have easily got relegated, don't get me wrong. They didn't play particularly well for 2 or 3 months towards the end and tailed off. They somehow stayed up. Speaking of teams doing more than they really should have this season, Burnley, I had him 15th, finished 7th. Yeah, I got that one wrong too, I know. Brighton took 15th, so yeah. Newcastle in 16th, which they didn't, they finished 10th. So, I mean, not too far off, 6 places, it wasn't great. Huddersfield taking 16th spot. In 17th I had Swansea, who finished 18th and got relegated. And that's where Southampton finished. As I said, tailed off and could have easily got relegated. And in 18th, moving on to the relegation spots now, I had Brighton, who finished 15th, could have easily gone down. Most people predicted them to go down. You could probably see where I was coming from with that. That wasn't as bad as Everton finishing 6th, for example, because that just wasn't going to happen. And then moving on to 19th, I had Crystal Palace. That was out of hatred for the club. That was definitely out of hatred. They finished 11th and Stoke finished 19th. And last but not least, Huddersfield, 20th. Sorry, all you Terriers fans, you beat us twice. Because we're shit. They finished 16th, and West Brom finished bottom of the league. Stoke probably should have finished bottom. So yeah, that was it for my Premier League predictions review thing. It was awful, yes. I got one right, a few close, and having 2 of the relegated teams in the top 10, not great really. I mean, yeah. There will be very possibly a World Cup prediction, and obviously the Premier League next season. Hopefully I can do better than this, right, because it was awful. But yeah, that was it for this video. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe for more, obviously football content, random games, vlogs, and obviously the World Cup content's coming soon on FIFA, so if you want to see any of that, then you know what to do. Press the subscribe button, share, anything like that, and yeah, until next time, see ya.